Hello again. It is a happy day in nowhere, New Mexico. I'm still here.
You're back in New Mexico.
I'm in New Mexico. It is a great day. We are Two Brothers Talk, and we are just fighting a good fight, trying to get good content out to you guys on random topics that mean nothing and that are just fun for us to talk about. And the way that it works, if you're new, is that one of us picks a random topic and the other one doesn't know what we're going to talk about. So it's very organic. It's very new. And I am here in New Mexico doing some remodel work in a basement. There's lots of work to be done. And there's lots of components to it. And I have a very interesting topic that I'd like to discuss.
Okay.
It makes me angry, but it also when it works is very, very useful. So we're going to talk about it. Are you ready?
I have no idea what this is, so
okay.
Go ahead.
So we are going to talk about tapes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now, as you can see, this is that's upside down. This is a 3M.
Yep.
3M blue painter's tape.
Inch 1.75 or 2 inch?
This is 1.75.
Yeah.
That's right. So we're going to talk about tape. We're also going to talk about, just different kinds of tapes. Because, and this is it's fresh on my mind, which is why we're going to discuss it. I've had to install a brand new laundry room. And from bare concrete and no walls. So we put up the walls. We've ran the plumbing. And then we had to run the ductwork for the dryer. Now, there was an existing fart fan duct that went out the side of the house, down by the base of the house, and it came in. And so we just had to run new conduit or new exhaust piping, whatever. And to do that correctly, when you place the pieces of metal pipe together, you run some aluminum tape around the seam to help seal it in. And
it's really sticky.
It is really sticky.
It's a one-time use tape.
Yes, it is. And the way that you unroll it, it comes wrapped just like this, but the backing, the adhesive backing, has white plastic on it, which is almost a waxy feel, like wax paper. And you unroll it, and then you take off the backing, and then you can place the piece.
Yep.
Well, this homeowner decided it would be in his best interest to save $5 or $10 on a roll and get the shiny plastic tape that was sticky but not aluminum and no backing. So it's very, very thin. You can almost see through it. It's that thin. And he brought it to us, and we're like, no. One, the heat rating is not there for the heat that comes out of the exhaust of the dryer. And two, it's a pain to install. And three, it doesn't last. It'll shrivel up. It'll dry out. The adhesive isn't as thick.
Yep.
And so I want to talk about the value of buying quality product, quality tape versus anything. And we can talk about painter's tape as well, because there's blue tape that's 3M. There's blue tape that's not 3M. There's frog tape. There's green frog tape. There's all kinds of different tapes. So
this is a very broad topic. Like, do you want to just talk?
I know.
Because you were talking about like heating and air conditioning tape, and then I am like that tape right there.
I know.
I need to have conversations about it, because painters. We could have a whole conversation about painter's tape. Right?
I know we could. But I want to talk about tape in general. It's a very broad topic. I want to talk about Scotch tape and on brand versus off brand. I know it's an epidemic. It's a problem. The fact that companies, you can go to Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar Store, 99-cent store, whatever store you want, and then you can get off-brand tape.
You can go get the crappiest tape you want.
You can. Does it stick? Does it stick? Yes. For a long time? Maybe.
But you can't... no. Let's not even talk about sticking it yet. How do you get it off the thing without tearing it? That's the most frustrating thing in the world. I have 2 rolls of crappy tape in my... I need to go throw them away like right now.
Yep. They need to go in the garbage.
Of crappy Scotch tape. One is skinny and one is fat. I've had them for 10 years because every time I pull them out to use them, I'm like, oh, no.
The longer they sit, the worse they'll get.
You'll tear it, and it always tears at an angle, right? It tears at an angle, and then you have to like take your finger and scrape off the little tiny part.
No, but you're scraping through the next layer,
I know.
which creates a little hole.
I know. It's the most annoying thing in the world because you're trying to take it off, and you start to get it, and then it tears on the side, and you're like, oh!
Yes.
Dang it!
Yes. And painter's tape is no better because you put cheapo painter's tape up on an edge on your crown or down on your base, and then you go to pull it off. If you let that paint sit on there too long, it almost it doesn't dissolve it, but it makes the tape very, very weak. And when you go to pull, it comes off, but half of it stays.
There's worse problems than that. So you use it to mask off.
It bleeds.
You use it to mask off, and the edge, it doesn't hold the edge, first of all. And then when you go to pull it off, it's pulled the paint off that you were trying to mask.
Yeah.
So then you got to repaint the part that was taped off, and then you have to paint the part that you were painting because it didn't hold the edge. Don't buy crappy tape. That's the end of the story. We don't really have to have a conversation. Don't buy stupid crappy tape. Buy expensive tape.
Spend the extra $1, $2, $5. It doesn't matter. Just get quality tape.
What do you use? If in your ideal situation, what do you use?
High quality tape.
Frog tape.
I
like frog tape. I've used the 3M Blue is fine for certain applications. If you have a perfectly flat surface and you do a good job of sealing it down as you go, it's fine.
Yeah.
Frog tape is way better.
I would say that you are correct. I would say frog tape is the way to go. You're going to pay through the nose for it.
You are.
But you know what? In this instance, it is worth the time. You're gonna put it on once. You'll take it off once and throw it away, and you'll be done. And it's worth it. So, buy quality tape.
Just work it into the cost of your project because it will save you your sanity.
You will. Yeah, go.
That being said, I still have 2 rolls of crappy tape in my little work box over there because every once in a while I just need a little piece of tape.
I will say that we have come to a better place, and we are crappy tape free in our house. We do not have any. I refuse to indulge.
Yeah, well,
so
you're smarter than me apparently because I still get frustrated with the tape situation in my house. So we're just getting out of Christmas season, right?
Yeah,
we're just getting out of the Christmas season, and it's the worst when you're wrapping something or you have to tape a box up and you're not sure how much of that clear tape you have left on the roll. And you're like, it's like a little bit of anxiety, like, am I going to have enough to get this box taped up? Because if I don't, I have to go to the store and buy more tape. But we have that clear tape, right? The packing tape, right?
Yeah.
We have some special tape that has snowflakes on it, made in China, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going with this. You can't. First of all, you can't get it off of the roll.
No.
And when you do, it's so thin that you're going to. If you're not very careful, you're going to tear it. And then. Not only is it going to tear easily, but when you want to actually tear it and cut it, you can't. It's not possible.
No. And when you take it off, you take off a long strip and you put it on the edge of a table or a chair. That crappy tape will roll up on you and stick to itself like it's made from an epoxy.
That's right.
From the devil himself. You can't get it off. So you go like this, and you throw it away, and you get another piece, and you try to fold it in half and stick it there, or keep one on each piece. Just get the real tape. There have been scientists and engineers that have went and created good tape, pay for their futures and their homes and their families by just buying the good tape.
3M actually makes pretty decent tape.
They do. They make a lot of decent product, and maybe that will have to be a video in the future. Is companies like that? But
oh man, get good tape.
Just get good tape,
and
that's all we have.
And then learn how to put it on right.
Because that we can't help with.
Well, yeah, we're not doing how-to videos here, but
no, we're not.
Just apply your tape correctly so that it sticks the way it's supposed to. Holy crap! This is not that difficult. It's tape, for goodness sakes.
I know. That's why we're talking about it.
Oh my!
So,
what have you done?
Okay, well, that's why we do these kinds of things. So, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
I hope this was fun. We don't care about.
I don't think it was informative.
Except just get good tape.
Just go. Just when you're in the tape aisle. I don't know if there's a tape aisle, but when you're in the aisle that has the tape, buy the one that's more expensive.
Yep.
It's just
if you can't afford a 3-pack or a 4-pack because you need to make your car payment, which we understand, then just get one and then do it in increments. But because I know it's expensive, it really is. But if you want
$10 for a roll of tape seems like it's excessive,
but if you agree with us, when you go buy a roll at the Home Depot or at Lowe's, if you would take a picture and just post it in the comments, that'd be great. That way other people can see that there are people that like good tape. Join the movement for good tape.
Yeah, right. We'll make some T-shirts. Say no to bad tape.
Say no to bad tape. At the big X with crappy tape. Okay. All right. Thanks so much. This is Two Brothers Talk. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.